只倾听不评判。
不评判。
One time I said use my expired cream and your face is all white stuff. Actually, it wasn't expired. It was flour and water.
I knew it! I was like, why does this look like your mom's dumpling cooking? I call you Dufu, you are Dufu!
You use my cream all the time.
We listen, but we don't judge. In the first few years of our relationship, I always treated you to meals because you told me that Chinese couples, the men always paid for meals. I didn't have enough money, so I had to do secret jobs online to make sure that I earned some pocket money so I could pay for the meals. But I didn't want you to know. I did my best to make sure that you didn't have to pay for meals.
I was wondering like, oh, this man actually understood my
I didn't want to
point,
admit
like
this.
Chinese.
I didn't want to admit this. I didn't have much money.
That's very nice. 只倾听不评判。
不评判。
Most of the time that after we argued and I purposely took away your wallet, your phone, and your key, all the things that you can't live without. So you're gonna come to me first.
You vicious woman! Do I was like, how do I forget where everything is when I fight with you? I was like, do I use too much brain power when I quarrel with you? We listen, but we don't judge. So sometimes you go to sleep and you start snoring. And one time I was recording you and I ended up taking a photo of you. That was really, really funny. So I actually ended up doing this on a regular basis. And now I have a whole album of you snoring and funny photos of you sleeping.
You serious?
Listen. You got this one. I actually really like these photos. They're all beautiful sides of you. I have a secret that I've kept inside for many years. Not a great secret.
After all the years, you realize you don't like women?
What? I'm a person who questions repeatedly, is not satisfied with the status quo, but wants everything. I was attracted to Claire from the beginning, and I'm still attracted to her. But at the end of every year, I still feel unsure. Is this the person I'm willing to give up my free life and settle down for? I mean, work, marriage, having children, that's what ordinary people think are the way to happiness. But is that really what I want? I like learning Chinese, enjoying different types of food, exploring different cultures, and traveling. But what I like is always an experience. I think my life has only one purpose, not to be bound by the secular world, to pursue my happiness and what my heart wants. When I was 27 years old, I once told Claire that I didn't want to settle down so quickly. And Claire told me that she didn't have any plans for the future and looked forward to living in different countries. And I was like, she is the one for me. After being together for 4 years, I felt overwhelmed and I told her, I always feel like there's a gap in my life from perfection. Australia's too far from my family home. I want to have a home, but I don't want to give up my free life. And she said she thought of the greatest idea. She proposed to me and said, after marriage, I can travel, but after travel, there will always be a home and a person waiting for me. And 2 minutes later, I agreed. Although I almost fainted afterwards. Actually, I did faint. That night was my happiest moment. Suddenly, I felt that gap seemed to be filling up. And a few years after marriage, I still had uncertain moments. I was always questioning myself, is this the happiness I want? Is this the trajectory of my life? Working, taking care of the family, and having children, and spend the rest of my life like this? In fact, in my heart, I want the happiness of marriage, but I'm afraid that it'll deprive me of the joy of a free life. It seems like my whole life is about pursuing happiness. I mean, I'm an optimist, but it seems that deep down, I'm a child who's never satisfied with the status quo.
Your thoughts are like a spiral. The deeper you go, the more confused you are. Your gray hair is coming out. Give me a glass of wine, I'll enlighten you. If one day you don't love me, I will just walk away and not turn back, and I will not ask you to stay. But if it's for any other reasons, I believe there's always a solution.
She probably shared all her patience with me. She's a partner who always heals me with her best side when I get emotional at night. One day in the US, I watched Claire and Frankie stepping on autumn leaves, and I suddenly had the idea to pick up a bunch of fallen leaves and give them a fireworks show, watching their smiles. At that moment, I was thinking, is it possible that happy people do not have a lot, but they are good at perceiving happiness? I read this passage. People who are good at perceiving happiness when they have apples, they will not consider the problems of oranges. So feeling the wind upon your face is happiness. Eating is happiness. Enjoying the sun is happiness. So this kind of happiness can last forever. Even if they don't have oranges, they can still have that kind of happiness. So the way to make happiness easier is to lower the threshold of happiness. And when you have apples, only care about apples.